Hi and welcome. Now, let's speak today about keywords and tags again. So in my last episode, I was speaking about keywords tags, but I was mainly showing to you how to print on an audio file the keywords, the tag information together. So when you are uploading a track on a music licensing, music leasing platform, you have already that information attached to your audio file, and there's even more information that I have already mentioned on that footage. If you want to check out, I will put up here the link toward that footage and check out. It's really interesting information that you should anyway know if you want to lease, sell your music on different music licensing, music leasing platforms. So today I want to talk to you about mostly what should be those keywords or those tags. What words you should use. So I made this series, the track ID, the track visual identity, where I'm speaking about all that data, all that written information that is attached to your audio file in the moment when you are uploading your track on music licensing, music leasing platform. So that process when you are uploading your audio file, and there are a bunch of things that you have to fill out on the platform in order to have your track available on that platform. That information will help to structure your track on that platform, but it will also serve in order to be found. So it will be used in those platforms search engine or filtering system part. So about the track ID, I really created a playlist where I'm speaking in detail about every subject. I will put up here the link. Check it out. There are really important information. Anyway, information that you really should know if you are serious about this business. Okay. And on that, in this series, I'm speaking about multiple subjects. And let me just tell you that in the keywords, in the tags area, whether you are attaching directly yourself to the audio file, whether you are putting it on filling out in different music licensing platforms where they are asking you to put keywords and tags, well, it has to contain all these elements, meaning it has to contain, it's good to contain as keyword and as tag the duration of your track, full 30-second cut loop, the tempo, medium, fast, slow track, the key, if you know, it's good to put a key, C major key, or I don't know what, the type, if it's an instrumental, if it's a vocal. It's really good because client can use that keyword again in the search engine. You can put vocal track, I don't know, or it's a cut or an edit. Instruments. So in the keywords, it should have the instruments. Which instruments you are using, the main instruments that are really defining your track. And I was already speaking about this when we were speaking about the description. In the description, what we should put in the description, and all about the description. There's a footage that it's in detail about this information. I will put up here the link toward that footage. Watch that footage. But today we are talking about the keywords. So the keyword should contain the genre of your track. That should be a major keyword in for your track. The genre. in the keywords, you have to really again define, show the genre of your track. Then the mood, it's very important. I mean, clients have projects. Every project is or it's happy or it's sad or melancholic, or so they will search for mood. So mood should be definitely there in the keyword area. Okay. Then the type of your track, as I told you, the type of your track, if it's a vocal, if it's an instrumental, because you do not want your track. So let's say a client is searching for a vocal track and your instrumental track it's appearing there because he wants a vocal track. Having an instrumental, it will not work. Or a client, let's say the other case, a client is looking for an instrumental track and you do not mention in the keyword, so maybe your track, even though it's a good track, it's a vocal track, will appear for that client who is looking for an instrumental track, and then he will just go pass by and maybe he will get annoyed. So it's good to put in the keywords area. Then again, instruments. If the client is asked, wants piano track, and you are using piano in your composition, put it in the keywords, put it in all those sections that I was talking, but put it in the keywords also. Having the piano word in the keywords tags area will again help your track to be discovered, to be recommended anyway by the search engine of the platform. Okay. And the tempo I was already telling you. And in this case, so I know when I spoke about the description, I said do not recommend your track because client knows better what he wants, and it's not a good idea to recommend. But in the keyword section, you can recommend it. Recommendation with keywords, meaning that if your track is really cinematic track, or if it's an action, or I don't know, you feel that it's working fine. You imagine and you really are sure that it's working with sports, extreme sports, or it's good for workout, for fitness, or I don't know what. Mention, recommend in the keywords area, in the keyword section. Yes, you can recommend your tracks. Recommend it with keywords, of course. So all these things should be really in that area. There are platforms who are allowing you, I don't know, 30 keywords. There are other platforms 40. There are other platforms where you can put only 10 keywords. So that varies from platform to platform. But the idea is that if there's a possibility, put as many as you can. But have all these things inside, like the genre, mood, type, instruments, tempo, and why not recommendation. So in my opinion, of course, these are the main things that the keyword, the tag area should contain. And if you are doing it well, and if you are using the correct keywords, then it will really help your tracks to be discovered, to be found by the right client. And the client, when he will listen your track, because your track was shown to him by the search engine, by the filtering system, then if you attach the right keyword to your track, meaning if your track, it's really, I don't know, cinematic track, and you put the cinematic word, or it's very action or fast tempo, so that when the client is listening, your track has to represent those keywords. If you put some keywords that is not representing your tracks, then you are in big trouble. Then it will not help at all finding your tracks. It may be do worse. Sometimes it can draw away clients, but those clients can even go as far as look your username or your name And then every time when because if one time or two time they are getting the same thing, meaning that the same error, if you want, meaning that thanks to the keywords your track is shown, but it's shown uh, like, let's say client is looking a hip-hop track and your track will appear, but your track it's a rock track. It will really annoy the client, and it's not just that he will not listen or he will be annoyed, but he could even look at your username or your name which you have registered on that platform, and every time when your tracks appear in front of him, he will just ignore, because he remembered that you attached to your audio file some keywords that were nothing to do with your actual track. And so you have to be attentive. You have to attach the right keywords, the right tags to your audio file. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this was really helpful for you. Now, if you find my footages informative and you find value in my footages, please considering yourself subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell, so every time when I'm uploading new material you can be notified. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.